my parents' experience with housing. My sister and I just laid my mother to rest last week. And my mother had lived in this country for 60 years and had the same zip code. So what does that mean? As a new immigrant, she and my father shared a one-bedroom apartment, right? As their family grew and my mother was a stay-at-home mom, my father was working and going to school at the same time, we lived in public housing. When my father completed his education, he had managed to buy a house. That ladder doesn't exist anymore because the affordability gap has been thrown out of the window. So what you have are people that earn good incomes that can't afford to live any other place than NYCHA, right? Because NYCHA's rent is determined by 30% of your income. So you're getting a fairly large amount of money for buildings that are not, for the most part, well maintained, right? So you look at how do you move someone from substandard housing, which means that you have to maintain the affordable units that we have, the rent stabilized units we have. We have to put teeth in HPD enforcement because you can write all the rules and regulations you want, but if someone can't write you up and compel a landlord who's willing to have substandard housing for which they expect to get their rent on a regular basis, we're lost, right? And we have to figure out ways to deal with the affordability gap. We no longer have large areas of land that are available, but there's a lot of interest in new development. One, we need to have new developments, especially when you have rezonings. There's a light manufacturing area within Community Board 8, and you can't just have an opportunity to rent. You have to compel the existence of some faction of affordable housing, right? And does that look as a three-family where those rents from the other two units contribute to your ability to make a mortgage? Do you build smaller complexes where you're able to have ownership of smaller units? Or, do we create entities by which people can create cooperatives for themselves? Because there's still some underutilized buildings within the district.